Alright, what is good, guys? Your Bar Time Student here, back here on GTA 5 once again with yet another new speed glitch for you guys today. Or should I say, speed glitches. That's right, this is another one of those special videos I do every once in a while where we've got a car that has 2 speed glitches on it, okay? And instead of making a bunch of separate videos from now on, I think I'm just going to include them all in one video, alright? Makes more sense to me. You guys would probably appreciate that a lot more. And why not? Okay, but today we have the sexy Volcar Fagaloa. Now this thing is based off of the Volvo 122S wagon or the Volvo Amazon wagon. And dude, this thing is sick. It's got to be one of my favorite cars that I own in the game. Like, something special, all right, but this thing is so fun to just drive around, slammed on its nuts, low and slow, okay? This thing stances super well, and I'll show you guys how to do that at the end of the video as well if you guys don't already know how to do that. So, stick around towards the end, okay? It's well worth it. It's well worth it, okay? But, this thing does lack in one very major category. It's power, okay? It is super slow. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's kind of not really meant to be fast. It's a nice little slow cruiser, but we're gonna change that today, okay? And we're gonna change that in 2 different ways, as I stated before. So, bear with me. And in true Bar Times 2 fashion, we're gonna go ahead and do a speed test or a test pull before we do the speed glitch, and after we do the speed glitch, so we can get a nice speed comparison. Or we're gonna do them after each of the speed glitches, obviously. We're just gonna do one regular test pull first. But let's go ahead and get right into this, and we'll get into the requirements. Now, obviously, you're gonna need this car, which is in Southern San Andreas for $335,000. Like I said, dummy cheap. It is dummy cheap, okay? Get it. It's worth it, please. Upgrades wise, literally max out everything. Engine, transmission, turbo, braking. Armor really doesn't matter. Suspension is iffy on the first method of the speed glitches. I would say definitely lower all the way. Not only does it look baller and its stance is better, but I think it may help with the first version of the speed glitch I'll show you guys today, and I'll kind of get more into that once we get there. But yeah, and the most important upgrade that you guys will definitely need for this speed glitch is low grip tires. So take this thing into Los Santos car meet, man, and just throw the low grips on there, and you're not going to regret it, I promise. But let's go ahead and get into the test pulls, and we're going to do an exterior view and an interior view. And let's go ahead and get right into it, shall we? Now, this thing is a little spinny, okay? It's a little spinny just because we do have the low grips on it. But as I said before, really not all that fast. And I mean, don't get me wrong, this car is based off of a car in the 1960s. So, I mean, you know, speed was not really a priority then. And this is kind of like an estate wagon. So, you know, it's not really built for speed. I mean, I do believe that Volvo actually did rally these cars, and they were really good, but obviously that's with some probably bigger upgrades. But it is what it is. So now we'll go ahead and get into our interior view test pull here, so you guys can see the speedo. And like I said, once again, not really all that exciting. Obviously, this thing is a little bit faster when it's not on low grips, but not by a whole lot, because the low grip tires no longer increase your speed just by themselves anymore, okay? You have to pair them with a glitch or glitches. But yeah, we're pretty much just cruising at 80 here, and we're really not going to get too much higher than that for the rest of the length of this strip, okay? We're going to be chilling around 85, and that's kind of where she's going to die. Obviously, we'll go faster on the highways, like curb boosting and stuff, but all in all, it's really lacking in power. So, why don't we change that? And getting into our first speed glitch method, we were going to be using the double clutch low grip speed glitch, okay? Which is literally just double clutching on low grips. I know it sounds easy, but whew, this method is kind of hard to get down, okay? Especially if you've never done it before. I'm sure you guys have seen me struggle in my previous videos, but it's a doozy, okay? Bear with me here. I'm going to try to explain this the best that I can for you guys so that you guys can hit this consistently, because it is tricky. So, first and foremost, before we do get into this, literally the best thing to do with these types of speed glitches with the double clutch low grips is to see your gripping point, because that's kind of, I'll explain it, okay? So we're literally just going to launch the car, full throttle it, which means basically just press the gas all the way down, and we're going to see where the car grips up at. So full throttling it, and we're going to see where it grips up at, which is about right there. And you can kind of tell by your tire marks, because when the tire marks stop, that is when the car is fully gripped up. So pay attention to where it does grip up, because about a second-ish to about a second to 2 seconds after it does grip up, you're going to want to initiate the double clutch. So in doing the double clutch, if you guys don't already know how to do that, I do have videos that go more in depth into it, but I'll go ahead and show you guys a quick rundown here for it. If you guys don't want to go back and watch those other videos, I completely understand. But to actually double clutch the car, obviously, like I said, you're going to launch the car off. It's going to finally grip up, and once it does, you're going to wait about a second to a second and a half, and then you're going to let go of the gas, hold down on the handbrake for about a half a second to a second, let go of the handbrake, and then right back on the gas. So it's all going to be in one fluid motion, okay? You're driving, you grip, wait a second, let go of the gas, handbrake real quick, back on the gas, and then you're just going to hold down on the gas the whole time. So I'll run through it slow. We're driving, waiting for it to grip, waiting for it to grip. It grips, wait a second, let go of the gas, handbrake, gas. It's that simple, but it is kind of hard to hit. So you really got to get the timing down, because the timing is very key with these glitches. So now we're going to run through it at full speed and get to the actual speed glitch itself. Again, launching the car off, waiting for it to grip. Grips about right here. And then you just initiate the double clutch. Like I said, it is kind of tricky. I didn't hit it there. We're going to try it again. Wait for it to grip. So maybe it's about like a half a second after your car grips back up. But we are moving now, okay? We're literally moving. This thing is a little rocket, and it's a little sleeper, man. I'm not going to lie. Who expects this car to be fast? But as you did notice, the glitch does stop, which is kind of why I'm showing you guys two methods today, because the first one is more of an acceleration glitch, if anything. This one does not do the infinite burnout, okay? It's weird, but we'll do it again, and we'll get an interior view as well on this one. And, oh, God, why am I pulling out my gun? My bad, didn't mean to scare you guys there, but we're going to do it again. So we're literally just going to drive until it grips up, right there. You can also hear it outside of the car when it does grip up. And as you can see, we are absolutely moving. We can still hear the tires squealing, so we know it's still working. And we are going to get all the way to about 140, 150-ish. We kind of lost traction there at the very end and got a little sideways. But this thing will hit about 150 on the speedo. Roughly, I would think probably about 180, like actually. I don't really trust the speedos in-game with glitches. I don't think that they really account for how fast the car is going. And we'll do this one more time outside of the car so you guys can get a nice little view of it before we do the second method. And like I said, once again, if you guys still don't get it down, it's okay. I understand it's kind of hard. Just going to hold down on the gas, wait till she grips up, and then right after she grips up, I'm going to initiate the double clutch. See, even I'm struggling with it, man. Try it again. Drive until it grips up. And there we go, we got it that time. Sick. All right, we'll get a kind of further out view this time. So yeah, it is pretty quick, I'm not gonna lie. This little glitch right here that's just literally just an acceleration glitch will honestly probably beat most cars stock. Like, not stock, but like without a glitch on them. Especially off the line, because this is much, much faster than your typical regular double clutch, okay? Like, the acceleration that you get from it is definitely gonna be very beneficial in like drag races, or just like or even just like little highway pulls. You're gonna launch off pretty quick, and this thing is pretty quick acceleration with that glitch, so odds are you're going to be beating a lot of people. Maybe not in the long run. I'd probably race somewhere smaller, nice little like quarter-mile drag or something, but in the end, man, this thing is pretty quick. All right, so getting into the second glitch, this one is going to be an infinite burnout speed glitch, and you're still going to need the low grips for this. If it does work without low grips, let me know in the comments. I've not tested it that I know of. So literally to just do the infinite burnout speed glitch, you're going to hop right out of your car, pop the two front tires as such. One of my personal favorite speed glitches. A lot of people hate the tire pops, but I don't understand it. I love them. You're going to drive around until the tires pop completely off, which can take longer than normal, but it depends on the car sometimes. I don't know. I feel like there's other things that matter in this, but there we go. And now we're going to get into the actual glitch. And now I don't know why people hate the tire popping speed glitches, man. These are the fastest glitches in the game. You can't beat them, man. You can't. They're ridiculous, but it is. I guess they're not really easy to use in like regular situations other than drag race. So I get it, okay. But to do this, you're literally just gonna start off with a little bit of a burnout, and let go of the brake. Wait about. I say you could probably wait about 2 to 3 seconds with this one. With low grips on, this thing takes a little bit to grip up. So literally just start off with a burnout. You're gonna start driving by that words. You're gonna start driving, which basically means just let go of the brake while you're doing the burnout, and then wait about 2 to 3 seconds, and then hold back down on the brake. And you're gonna be holding down on the gas and the brake for the entire length of whatever you're racing on, whether it's a drag strip, airstrip, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna do it again. Literally just do a little bit of a burnout. Then you're gonna let go of the brake. 1, 2, 3. Back on the brake. And this is a little bit slower acceleration wise, but it is well worth it for the sheer speed that this car can get up to, because it is faster than the first method and it is infinite, so it will last forever. We're constantly gaining speed. This thing is not as fast as a lot of the other infinite burnout speed glitches, but it's still well worth doing. Like, you're still going to be beating cars that aren't speed glitched, okay? You're still going to be beating jets. This thing is still dummy fast. And if you guys don't know how to do that quick stop, you literally just open up the character wheel, flick up to a random character, and then close everything out. And it only works on the ground, by the way. If you're in the air, you're going to die, okay? You're not going to die, but it's not going to work. You're going to go flying. So we'll do it again, and we'll do an interior view this time. And the speedometer is buggy with these glitches, so I'll let go of the gas, or I mean, I'll let go of the brake around the halfway point of the drag strip, probably like 3/4 of the way down, and then we will see how far the speedo goes up. So once again, just holding down and doing a little bit of a burnout. Let go of the brake. 1, 2, 3. Back on the brake, and we're holding down on the gas and the regular brake, by the way, not the handbrake, for the entire length of the strip here. And the speedo is actually working a little bit here, but again, I really don't think it's all that accurate. It's kind of like buggy and going back and forth, so we're going to let go of the brake right here. And see, now it's catching up. And Jesus. Alright, so again, not one of the faster speed glitches, but definitely a sleeper. Like, nobody's going to expect you to pull up in this. I don't think anybody's even covered a video on this car having 2 glitches or glitches at all. So, congrats to me, I guess. First one, I guess. I don't know. I might be. I don't know. But I don't think a whole lot of people know that this car can do this. So have some fun with it, troll some people, and win some drag races for your boy, okay, man? But this thing is nuts. And going back to the first method of the speed glitch, I do believe that will probably hit around the 180 mile an hour mark, maybe more. I don't think it'll touch 200. It's quick, but it's not quick enough. So I don't really think it will break the 200 mark, but it's still a quick glitch, and it's still very worth doing for a $335,000 car, dude. Well, you can't beat it, man. Okay, you can't beat it. Other than the previous Cheburek speed glitch that I posted, that thing is nuts. Like, actually, definitely check out that video and my speed glitch playlist if you haven't already, man. I've been doing this for 5 years. We got tons of speed glitches posted. Check it out. I'll link it in the description and in a pinned comment. For this method of speed glitch, the infinite burnout, this one I think will hit 200, but I don't think it'll hit very much over that. So I'm thinking maybe like 210 tops. Like, it's fast, but it's not like ridiculous like a lot of the other speed glitches are. But like I said, it's still worth doing it. I guarantee it'll still beat a jet. Almost all these infinite burnout glitches will beat jets, man. Still super fun to do, and it's dummy fast. And now, before we do get out of here, I will show you guys the last little thing that I did promise, how to stance this car. Now, obviously, we do have a pop tire, so it's not going to look as cool, but just check the thumbnail if you want a better image of it, I guess. But literally just going to pull out a rifle. I prefer to use the advanced rifle, but you can also use a special carbine or, you know, heavy rifle or anything else like that. I just either like the advanced rifle or the special carbine. It's are my go-tos, okay? And you're gonna walk up to each of the wheels. You cannot have bulletproof tires on with this, okay? Keep that in mind. And you're gonna want the lowest suspension possible. And then you're basically just gonna find the center hub and then the actual rim of the wheel, and you're gonna shoot right in between those 2 points, okay? So there's the middle, there is the lip or the actual rim, and we're going to shoot it like right in the center of the spokes, so about right here. And we're going to shoot it until it drops twice, and you'll see the body of the car do that. So wait for it to go. There's 1 drop. There's 2 drops. Okay, now we're going to do the front wheel. 1 drop and 2 drops. And we do the exact same thing on the other side. Just mimic it. And 1 drop and 2 drops. And the last one, 1 drop and 2 drops. So that is how you slam this beautiful bitch, man. And have fun just riding around low and slow. Like this thing is gorgeous. It's super fun to just cruise around in with the boys and you know, swerve around on the highway and stuff. It's a great car, man. It's a great car. Great car for pictures. This thing is so photogenic. It's really hard to take a bad picture or a bad angle of this car, especially if you've got like a really nice like color scheme on it. I have a nice galaxy blue with, I think, like a dark blue pearlescent or something on it. Maybe a racing blue. I can't tell, but dude, it's a good car. All right, man, get it. Not even if you're not even gonna do the glitch, man, just still get it, man. It's a good car. Okay, it's a heart-to-heart from Bar. All right, all right. I don't do this very often. I have in the past couple of videos because we've been posting some baller cars as speed, which is okay, but normally I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you guys off with that. I hope I was able to explain everything the best that I could. My mind's kind of been everywhere today. It's been a rough, long day, so I do apologize if I kind of rambled a little bit or maybe missaid some things. But if you guys do have troubles, just hit me up in the comments, man. I'll try to help you guys out as much as I can when I have some free time. And I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and maybe you learned something today, all right? Let me know. Let me know if you learned something, all right? Let me know how many people you beat with this glitch or all the friends that you troll, okay? I want to know, because it's funny to me. I enjoy it. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's been your boy Bar times 2, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. I love you guys, all right?